Yeah. So, ever since the Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia saga, there's been a lot of people championing Ryan Garcia, defending him, whether it's fighters, content creators, fans, etc.
Yeah.
They've been receiving backlash ever since Ryan Garcia's comments. Do you think the backlash is justified or unjustified?
You mean as far as from them backing him, like backing his play?
Backing his play. Some of them was even attacking Devin Haney.
Yeah.
More putting the focus on Haney
well,
rather than Ryan Garcia's positive tests.
Yeah.
Missing weight, behavior, etc.
Well, one thing content creators gotta understand, when you put something on the internet, it's there forever. You know what I mean? There's so many ways to save these videos and look at them again. And even if you just going live and you erase the shit, somebody can still screen record or whatever. You know what I mean? Do whatever they gotta do with that shit. So what they gotta understand is they be wanting to be famous so bad and be known so bad and have so many subscribers and shit that the more people you pick up, the more people gonna see it. So the more backlash you're gonna get. But the backlash ain't always negative as far as the fact, like, it ain't like people always going at you. It depends on how you handle the people. You know what I'm saying? But when you handle the people with disrespect, of course you're gonna receive disrespect. You know what I mean? Because y'all going about it the wrong way. A lot of them don't even understand boxing and they speaking on it. That's one thing. And then two, you basically saying it's okay for another man to do something wrong, to run in his crib and take what he wants. You basically saying that's cool. But then when it happen to you, you don't like it. You know what I mean? So a lot of the content creators, I don't really pay them too much mind. But you also, Mill, got to remember who these guys are. Not everybody is from real situations. A lot of these dudes is geeks. Matter of fact, whether your situation was real or not, a geek could be from anywhere. You know what I mean? It's such thing as geeks in the hood, geeks in the counties, you know what I'm saying? Geeks that are super privileged, whatever. You know what I mean? These dudes be geeks. A lot of them be computer genius balls. You know what I mean? They sit in the house and they come up with different ways to make the show look crazy and all that, and they do a great job at that. But that's where it stands with them. They don't have no type of backbone because they ain't never had to really defend nothing except the fact that they was a geek. And there's nothing wrong with being a geek, but understand the world you stepping into when you start disrespecting people. Now somebody's looking to do something to you. Then when somebody get approached, they be mad. You know what I'm saying? They be looking for the cops and shit. That's the part that's not cool to me. If everything I say out my mouth, and most of the time it's just speaking about boxing and speaking the truth. But anything that I say that somebody see as disrespect, I'm also ready to back that up. You know what I'm saying? So whether you want to talk about it some more or you want to get physical, however you want to do it, we can do it. If you want to go back into the Roman times and use swords and shit, we can do that. Like whatever you want to get into, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We dealing with a lot of weirdos today. A lot.
You got some people who even are still deflecting or justifying Ryan Garcia's behavior with saying that, oh, he's just trolling, he needs help or whatnot.
Yeah, but what's trolling? And 20 years ago, what was trolling? What's considered trolling? Like what's like Mill? Like think about being on the block and we all talk shit on the block. Like that's what the block was. You coming for the entertainment factor too. Yeah, we trying to get some money, but everybody bidding too. And it's bidding, but then what's trolling? When you just so if something happened to me, you know what I mean, we talk about it that day, cool, and maybe the next day. But if it's going on for weeks and weeks, it's like, oh, wait a minute now. You couldn't wait till something happened to me so that you could do what you're doing right now. Okay, in return, I'm gonna do something to you. A lot of them don't understand that and don't like it, but that's what you open up when you keep fucking with somebody. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they what they try to do is give it a name. Oh, he was just trolling. Yeah, but a little bit too much. You're doing a little bit too much, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What I never understood is I feel like there are hard lines, right? And you can make money in this industry without going overboard.
True.
These dudes have like disdains for certain guys that they don't even know, never even met or whatnot, to the point where it's borderline fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Like it's like in this internet world, it doesn't have the same principles as the real world.
Yeah.
Where I come from, you are held accountable for what you say.
Yeah.
If you say a certain thing, somebody can come along and fuck you up, and it'll be justified.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it seems like online, dudes can say whatever they wanted to say, and then when get approached, then then all of a sudden, oh well, it's entertainment, or oh you acting this way over boxing, but you carrying this way over boxing, or you carrying this way because of views. Yeah,
and that's the thing. They getting intoxicated. They getting intoxicated with the money being made and with the oh, that's such and such. Like now they getting a little bit of fame. Like, so they get out of hand, man. They be forgetting who they are in the real world. Like you said, in the real world, it's repercussions, and you knew that. I mean, when you was just living a regular life. I remember 20 years ago when there wasn't no such thing. I remember those, them days. So a lot of these dudes, they call it keeping up with the times. Yeah, but you better remember them old school rules, or because there's motherfuckers who live by that, and they'll make you pay for it. You know what I mean? And these dudes think nothing's going to happen to them because they doing this shit over computer. But people are finding people's addresses. People are finding other people's whereabouts also because of the computer. So be careful. You ain't always just got to drop a location. Motherfucker just see that background and know where you at. Like, you know what I'm saying? It go like that. Like, but these dudes getting out of hand, man. It's too crazy nowadays.
I want to see how sturdy these dudes are, because.
But you already know, man. Yeah, that's the crazy part.
I want to see.
Only reason motherfuckers don't be touching them is because, shout out to Kenny Porter. Only reason motherfuckers don't be touching them, smack the shout barbershop. For those who don't remember. But only reason motherfuckers don't be touching them, cause they be scared to go to jail. They be like, man, if I beat this boy ass, I'm gonna go to jail. He gonna press charges. I mean, so like I said, again, one time Kenny Porter, man, take your head off.
No, but you
gotta smack a motherfucker sometime.
Yo, you black before you ever had a platform. Period. Right? Some of these dudes be so concerned with the views and not upsetting a certain fan base and this and that. One thing I respect about Jews, I respect about the LGBTQ, they stand on business. Say one thing about us. Say one thing derogatory. We gonna end all your shit. I feel like that's how more people gotta carry it. Because then you don't get people playing with their name.
Kenny Porter.
So I want to see, right? And some of these people I'm cool with, got a relationship with. I want to see how y'all stand on business. Because like you said, black before anything.
Kenny Porter. Got to go about it in the port. What's the podcast called? Porter Way?
Porter Way.
You got to go about it in the Porter Way.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody.
And I'm talking about the Kenny Porter Way.
Ain't nobody justifying. Ain't nobody caping over here, right? I don't normally discuss race on the platform, but you want to talk about Jews, you want to talk about Muslims, you want to talk about blacks, you just want to talk about everybody. Man, fuck that kid, bro. I don't care if Golden Boy don't allow me in another event. Some things are more important than money.
Yeah. Because if we don't stand on it, it's going to be destroyed for our children. For our children, it's going to be destroyed. One thing I always show my kids, I don't have no pics, man. I don't really. This energy is for everybody. And I'm real bad with it. I ain't going to talk about how bad I am, but I'm real bad with it. And that's why I stay out the way. That's why I stay away from certain people. Because I know how I could get. I ain't saying I'm big old monster gorilla and I'm stronger than everybody and I'm crazy. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I got a way about me. Just like there's other people who do too. And I respect that. But the people that think this shit is funny, they want to make the money and they only think in algorithms first. Those motherfuckers end up with a hole in their ass. I'm telling you.
We gonna sign off with this. Anybody got an issue with what I said? Fuck Ryan Garcia, right? I be at fights. I be at gyms, right? We can link up in the DMs. You can holler at me in person.
And me, I just be on that
brown skin nigga with a beard.
I just be on that.
Let's have it.
I just be on that Kenny Porter shit.